Hello, how are you, colleagues? I'm very happy that you came, a team from Soroti University to KIU Western Campus for benchmarking on e-learning, how we are conducting e-learning in the medical settings. Thank you so much. I'm called Lukumu Godfrey, in charge of e-learning at Kampala International University Western Campus. This is my phone number and these are my email addresses. Practically, we were not able to go through the system because of the challenges that we had, and I promise you that I'm going to make a video and send it to you. So this is a document that you went through together in the when you came you came. We looked at the three places or three areas, one of which was lecture delivery, then the best practices in online assessment, and the quality control measures suitable for online teaching. So we looked at this practically. Now we looked at this theoretically, so we are now going to look at it practically, how we do it here at KIU Western Campus in LMS. We are going to concentrate on content delivery using LMS, which I call the e-learning. So at this moment, let us get into our e-learning system, the one we use at KIU Western Campus, so that we are able to see practically how it looks like. So this is our course unit. We are using a course unit. This one is its course code, and this is the course name. I specifically created this for demonstration purposes and called it Demo Medical course unit. So at KIU Western Campus, this is the layout of our course unit. Any course unit, the content to be uploaded into it must have this kind of structure. The first thing, it should have the course name and the course code. Second, then it should have the lecturer's details. They should be here for the learners to contact you at any time in case they get issues. Then there should be course delivery format for the learners. There should be the course overview, course learning outcomes, then course reference materials. These are not examinable and they are in the curriculum. And this is our first module, that is module 1. As I told you that content to be uploaded in the learning management system at KIU Western Campus is subdivided into smaller units called modules. And a module, this is the content that is to be delivered to the learners in a week. In other words, you can call this module a lesson. So we are going to look at this module, what we call a lesson, but this time it is for a practical practical lesson, a practical lecture. And I took I took an example of anatomy of the hand as the module as a unit that we are going to look at in module 1. So anatomy of the hand, it is studied in anatomy course unit 1. In this module, there must be the learning outcomes laid out for the learners, and in this case it is learning outcomes of the anatomy of the hand for the learners to know by the end of this module, this is what I should be able to do. Then after laying out the learning outcomes for the learners, then the other thing we are getting into is now the module notes, and this is what is going to take most of our time. Module notes. With me here, even in the document, just like I explained and said, we've gotten notes delivered to the learners in a number of ways. We have what we call the screencasts. Screencasts, these are the recordings like the one I am currently doing. This one I'm currently doing is what we call the screencast. Then we also have the lecture capture. Lecture capture, we said this is when the lecturer is teaching, and then they capture the video of the lecturer when he's teaching. Then there is interactive content. Okay, in terms interactive content, this can be in the form of video, audio, or text. So this is what is laid out here. Lecture capture or lecture recording, these are notes to be given to the learners, but this time a lecturer captured himself when he was teaching. For this matter, I was the one. Let us have a look at how this video looks like, or these notes looks like. This is the appearance of the notes. As you can see here, this is how a practical course unit can be. Yes, this is in anatomy lab, whereby I am explaining and I'm taking the position of a teacher. Now I am teaching, I am demonstrating, I am showing learners what they actually I'm teaching them. This is this, this is that, this is that. So this is one of the examples of the video capture. This is one of the video capture that I talked about. In the interest of time, it shall not run for long. Then after that, we have gotten also the what I called the interactive video. Actually, this is an interactive video. In the interactive video, this is whereby the video that you have captured, whether it be the video captured or it is just the lecture capture, you can embed in this video questions. After explaining a concept, then you embed questions, just like we are going to see here. So this is our video and we are playing it. This video has gotten this video has gotten questions in it. For example, these are the notes that I am explaining, and then when I finish explaining the concept, then the questions pop up, and then they will be able to answer these questions. And for them to proceed, at least they should pass the questions that are displayed. And this video, the good thing, you cannot navigate, you cannot play, you cannot navigate and go, this is what I was meaning. Now, after explaining a concept, a video pauses, questions appear, and for you to pass this, for you to proceed, you must pass this question. For example, let me intentionally click the wrong answer and say check. It will tell me no. You see that it will tell me no, this is not the right answer. So it tells me retry or show solution. In case maybe I can't really figure it out, I can click it, then you see the right answer. But let me retry and see what happens when you take the right answer. Right answer is number 5, and the answers keep shuffling. The other time 5 was down, and this time when I'm trying it again, it is up. So the 5 is the right answer. Let me tick it and click check. Oh, good. Now it brings this option for me to proceed, and then I can proceed. This is a good video for the learners. It is interactive video. This is not the only this is not the only way an interactive video can be presented. Also, it can be hotspots. It can have hotspots, just like as explained. So that is one. And then there is the video capture, the real video now, without anything but explaining the notes.
Hi everyone.
This is just an explanation of the notes without now the interactive content into it. So that is also this is also another form of the notes that are being delivered to the learners in the medical setting, whereby the lecturer explains the notes, and after the lecturer explaining the notes, then he captures the video when he is explaining the notes, and after creating that video, he uploads it in the system, just like I have uploaded, for the learners to access and then use. And also, in the module, in each and every module, we always have the forum, discussion forums. This is where now learners interact with their lecturers in the system without getting out of the system, and they get the feedback. That is for the case of communication purposes. Then we have gotten the assessments. Now, just like what I told you when we met, that for the case of assessment, what we are doing here at KIU Western Campus, it is just these continuous assessments that we are giving learners. Every module has gotten an assessment to determine whether the learning outcomes have been achieved by the learners or not. So here, basically, we are using assignment and the quizzes. The assignments and the quiz. For the case of the assignment, here the lecturer has to upload the questions in any file format, and the students download the assignment, do the assignment, then upload the answers, and the lecturer marks. Just like you can see, this is the assignment that the students have to download, and after downloading and doing, they upload. Then we have the quiz. For the case of the quiz, here the learners interact with the questions, and then they have to do these questions online, and the system awards them marks there and then. Just like I told you that for the case of end of semester examinations, in order for us to have them, this is what we have to put in place. I said we should have a safe browser, we should have a remote proctoring that has face recognition or image capturing, the video streaming, the screen capture, voice recognition or audio capturing, which we are yet to implement. But before implementing it, we first want the learners to first capture what we have already introduced to them. And also the other thing that we shall also add on, as far as the delivery of content to our learners using LMS is concerned, the virtual labs. But this virtual lab, as I said, that we want to first let our learners capture a few things that we've given them, including our lecturers. Then after mastering them well, then that's when we shall keep on adding all these other options. Then the other point that also we looked at theoretically, and we need to check it practically, is the quality control measures suitable for online teaching. Now, just like I told you, that the first thing that is done by the monitoring teams, and the monitoring team involves all the administrators, that the first administrator being the head of department, then the dean, then the quality assurance, and the top administrators when need arises for them to cross-check. They first check, is the content uploaded in the system using this layout? That is one. Secondly, are the modules having all what is required? Then, in the discussion forums, are the lecturers responding to the learners' queries or concerns in the discussion forums? That is, then we also go ahead. The monitoring team also goes ahead to find out what is the frequency, or how how many times does the lecturer engage the learners in the how many times does the lecturer engage the learners in the system, or how many times does the lecturer get online in the system, by using the logs, and then you find out how many times the lecturer has been online using the logs. Then also you can check directly, like from this course unit, to find out whether the lecturer, or the last time the lecturer attended to the learners, by coming to participants here, and then participants, you are able to tell how many how long the lecturer has spent before attending to the learners. Then the other survey is getting the information directly from the learners, like using this module 1 survey. For this module 1, we want to find out, you the learners, when the lecture was being conducted, was it relevant to you? Did it bring some reflective thinking? How interactive was it? Was your tutor supportive? Did your fellow student help you? Did you get support from your fellow students? And the general interpretation. So basically, this is how the quality control measures are being handled here at KIU Western Campus. We thank you so much, and we hope this will be of help to you. And in case of any other questions, or any other in case you need any other information from me, please, you're most welcome. You can contact me. These are the details you can use to reach out to me. Have a blessed time. Thank you.